Good morning, good afternoon. My name is Murtaza and I'm a member of the Education Advocates, and here today we have the Principal and CEO of the Westminster School Dubai, Mr. Carls Robert. How are you, Mr. Carls, today?
Very well today, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
So as you know, we're here on an interview on higher education. So we'll start with the first question, that is, if you had the power to change one thing in education, what would it be, and how would you go about implementing about that?
Okay. I think I would make sure that there were a greater emphasis on developing skills and attributes in young people so that they were ready for the workplace, ready for life ahead, rather than the focus that we have on at the moment, which is purely on examination results. Because the examinations that many young people take actually do not prepare them well enough for the world of work or for life in society. The second bit of your question was, how would I go about changing that? Well, I suppose one way in which I already try to change that is through the curriculum that I offer in this school, where we focus not just on academics, but we also focus on developing your social skills. And of course, that's one of the reasons why you're here with me today, developing a skill which is so important for life. What I would do if I had the power to change a whole system is probably become an education minister in the government and then influence the change of policy through the government.
Very well said, Mr. Carls. And as you said, focus on the skills. I would come up with my next question. What are your thoughts on competency-based education?
Well, I think you can probably guess from my first answer that I think competency-based is very, very important. And I assume by competency-based you mean testing not just academic knowledge, but also testing your ability to do something. Mm-hmm. So your ability to have social skills, or your ability to present, or interact with other human beings, have empathy, and all of those. Those are absolutely critical. And I think actually that it's those skills and attributes that will take you further in life than pure qualifications. And I've known so many people in my life that have had lots of qualifications, degrees and master's degrees and doctorates, but because they don't have the other skills, they are not successful in life. So competency-based, for me, is absolutely essential. And we must get the balance right between competency and academic.
So you think we have to make personality first, after the degrees?
Very much so. Without a personality, you can have all the qualifications in the world, but you will not be successful in life unless you've got a personality. Okay,
moving on. Should the importance of higher education be highlighted and well known in the 21st century? If so, why?
Okay, yes, I think it should, because there will always be a place for higher education, and certain careers, there is a requirement for degree level qualifications and master's level qualifications, etc. So there is always a place for higher education, and so it should be promoted. Because if we don't promote it, then we are cutting down the options that young people have. But as well as promoting that, higher education, we should also be promoting other routes into a successful life. And there are many countries that are doing things like apprenticeships, where you go and work for a company, you learn on the job, and then you get a career in that particular area. Or, of course, nowadays there are many careers that haven't even been invented. And if we can teach the skills to create your own business and to follow your dreams in some other way and make some money, then that is a perfectly good way of getting on in life as well. So yes, we promote higher education, but we also remind young people that there are other ways of being successful in life. You don't have to go to university to be successful.
Well said. As you said, promoting higher education, I would come up with my next question, which is, what is your philosophy of higher education?
So I think my philosophies of higher education are similar to my philosophies of education in general, that we should always be developing the academic side. Knowledge is important, but also skills and attributes and competencies are also very important. And you must develop both at the same level. Knowledge by itself is useless. Skills without knowledge is useless. Together, they make you very powerful. And I think that our higher education institutions could learn a bit more about that, because at the moment they are very much knowledge-based, very academic, and I think they need to be more vocationally based, related to the workplace and related to real life. That's how they're going to make young people successful.
Very well said, and that's all we have today. Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome. Pleasure
Thank you very
to.
much for your time.
Oh, well.